Midgie. Good morning, everybody. Oh, that was a wonderful spot there last night, right by this little river. Look at that. Looks like some, maybe even a little sun or something over there. Otherwise, all around, just a heavy dew this morning. Good morning, Grandfather Stone. Good morning, Scottish Highlands. So there's little ruins there. Another farmhouse right along the creek that I was camping by, which is just down, it drops down into the little gully so you can't see it, but I fell asleep last night thinking about that little cottage and those ruins, and I had some pretty fantastic dreams. Like, people there kept coming down and were kind of peeping over the hill at me and came up, and like, not like ghosts or nothing, like I wasn't awake, but just the dreams. Oh. Tidy little spot up there, but it was still kind of cool, those dreams. Like, I couldn't understand them. The one that, like, I don't know, they were talking and stuff, and it's pretty cool. I like that. Not scary or anything like that, and like I said, not ghosts. I wasn't awake, but I don't know, just a fanciful imagination I got. Gets to play at night when I'm sleeping, I think. That was kind of cool. By far, the most abundant critters out here are the black slugs and these little brown and white speckly, just lightning fast birds, like wasps, almost hummingbird fast, but maybe not quite. Look, here comes another. Oh. They're just all over here with their little cheep, 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 cheep. I really like those guys. They're hard to film though. They blend in so well, and they're just so fast. Actually, correction. The most abundant critters out here, even more than those slugs and those little zippers, the midge. My goodness. I've got a healthy respect for those fellas now. 'Cause they're like the sand people in Star Wars. Like, you get a couple of them and you brush them away. Oh, they always return, and in greater numbers, like millions of them. If you're gonna hike this trail or anywhere in Scotland, bring a head net. It's like worth every penny, without a doubt. Mountains peeking out of the morning cloud. morning, beetle. You finding little grubs to eat? Keep up the good work. Good morning, dear. Nice. Twice I've seen them. This is the first that I got to film, though. Double back quiet and see. Yes, 2 of them. They must be the roe. I see their white tails. Awesome. Oh man, this just makes my day. Oh my gosh. Who would have thought seeing 2 deer would just get me like that? I've seen thousands, hundreds of thousands of them. But here, oh, oh, what a difference. Nice little view. Kind of came up from down there. That's where I dried my stuff out, I think, way back along that river. And just working my way up. Whatever hill this is. Oh boy. Look at the quantity of people up there. Oh, yeah, yeah. Not really very much up there, just a big old stony cairn. And I guess you can kind of see the view, but you see that the whole way up. So did a quick loop around and back down to the trail. So I must say I am quite impressed by this weather today. If it holds till lunch, I might just explode my pack somewhere. Got to do it where it's rocky. Things don't dry on plants. They breathe their vapors up, but... That wee town down there, I think is Bridge of Orkey, or Bridge of Orkey. And I think perhaps I'll get to go over the bridge, over the river Orkey. Nice. Proper bridge indeed. Oh, coffee and scone at the Bridge of Orkey Hotel, I think it is. Yeah, the Bridge of Orkey Hotel. I was just chatting with some wonderful people there from Australia, and what a wonderful pick-me-up. It's not even noon yet. Look at that. There's the little beans. That's what you were talking about, Lori. Thanks. Good afternoon. So I got a couple miles, maybe 3.5 from here when I last checked. Gets me to a little town of Tindrum. I feel they have a little grocery store there. I'm gonna pick up just an extra day's chow. I try only to carry like a day or so's worth with me, just because you come to towns a lot, but I'm not sure about what lies south of there. So I feel it best probably just to get one extra day, and that way I don't need to worry about it. And as long as I can dry everything out, tent fits nice back in there. It's not too heavy for me. So that's my plan anyways. It's like a little tunnel. Sheep creep, I think they call them. Goes under the railroad tracks. Huh. Kind of cool. Got a half shave there. Now licking the post. Excuse me, family. Pardon me. Oh. Are you eating the post? Come on now. He is. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Quite nice. There's a beautiful, perfect little store just right alongside of the trail, and town itself is across the river. Brody's is the name of the store, and they got everything there that you need and more probably. And oh my! And so I grabbed some chow from there, and I didn't even need to go into the town, which is really nice. And the weather turned out not so bad so far. Shouldn't have even said that though. I love that. Hey, Steve, back. Loads of spit bush in here. So that little lake over there, that little lock, there's a legend to that. After Robert the Bruce was defeated in this battle of Dalrig, or one of those, near here, I think, he had escaped the battlefield with a number of his troops, and they supposedly threw all of their weapons, including his claymore, into that lock. True or not, I don't know. Even if it's not true. Like, why would you toss your weapons? I don't know. Another funny part about that is, like, I thought it was a different lock that they chucked them in, like a bigger one. That one was kind of just a little pond. But, don't know. Kind of thinking on it. I guess, like, Robert the Bruce, he went into hiding for a couple of years, I think. So, well, I guess a lot of people did in the Highlands area. It was a good place to hide out just because it was so rugged and remote. The William Wallace, he was hiding out up here. Bonnie Prince Charles, north of here some. And I guess it would be hard to hide if you're lugging around a bunch of equipment like that. So maybe that's why, but I don't know. This is cool. I like the history and the legends. They kind of weave together, told and retold. And little stones in there, drilling that hole right through the stone, right through the limestone. Sweet. Wow. So that Battle of Dalry was right here. Kind of makes a little more sense now. Reading the sign back there, put it in its place. It was Clan MacDougall, I think, was the ones that ambushed him. He got beaten. Robert the Bruce was beaten and his army was pretty much shattered up in Perth or somewhere. And then, like, the remnants of his men were ambushed here. All of his horsemen were killed. And, like, he got away, though. So that kind of explains chucking the weapons in the lock back there, I guess. But it was like two years later, I think the sign said, is when he had mustered up another army and came out of hiding and put a smackdown upon MacDougall's. So, but right here. Huh. Suppose you're kind of hemmed in by the mountain over there. And the river just running right behind these trees. So there's really not a lot of wiggle room. Oh, I just love these snowy flowers. I wonder about this stuff. It's crazy. You can tell, obviously, I'm not a historian or a botanist, biologist, pretty much any kind of ist. Actually, optimist, that I am. But, wow. But I am just fascinated by all of this stuff. Just the rocks and the plants and the history and the, oh man, pretty much everything, I guess. I won't lie. Big old jackrabbit. Not sure if they call them jackrabbits here, but sure enough is one. Haha. Just a savage bit of hail came down. Now it's just big fat raindrops, but caught out in the open, nothing to do but put the rain suit on and just take it. Oh man. So pushing on a few miles past the hailstorm. Why am I whispering? This place makes you feel like whispering, I think. A couple miles past, I'm climbing up. I'm thinking probably close to 20 miles for the day. So if I find, oh, look, here's some water. There's always water running through. I might start to keep an eye out for a nice little spot to stealth in these trees tonight. It looks pretty mossy and soft, but that means wet usually. So it's I don't know. What a different feel this place is though. Wow. Maybe I'll see the ghillie doo. Look at that. There's a wonderful river running right down there. I scouted it out. The rain's starting again. There's a bridge, and up there it's actually pretty easy to get to. And maybe just a quarter mile that way is another river flowing. Kind of ruddy ground here. I can clean this up a little bit. I think it'll work perfect. There's the water running down below. Yeah. I like it. Man. I think it's dinner time. Spices and veggies and everything. Whew, steaming up the lens. And for breakfast tomorrow, from that store in town, I picked up a lemon cake. I took great pains this afternoon to keep it both dry and unsmashed. Bon appetit, everybody. What a fantastic day.